There are no safe white men on social media. Every single one of us, and I'm saying us because obviously I'm one of them, have a predisposition to white privilege, patriarchal authority. Any white man that says that they are a safe place to be is not. That is not a status that we get to place on ourselves. We don't get to make that determination. And we don't get to make that determination because of all of the demographics in society. The only one that has never faced systemic oppression is white men. It is something that white men have to fight every single day, not knowing what's best. There have been numerous examples on TikTok alone of white men going into black spaces and saying, this is what you need to do to free yourself from systemic oppression. There have been numerous examples on TikTok alone of white men going into women's spaces saying, this is what you need to do to achieve equality. And if you're a white man in my comments right now being like, but I was poor, I struggled, shut the fuck up. You know that's not what I'm talking about. And of the white men on the internet, the white, male, feminist, leftist, progressive, whatever, is the most dangerous. Especially those white men with any kind of platform or celebrity. I have a decent platform on this app. And every day I have to remind myself that I don't know fucking anything. I am learning every single day. So why is a white man coming out onto TikTok talking about white men? Because for whatever reason, a majority of white men won't listen to anyone else.
Hello good people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Awakened Africa and I'm your host Bem. So I think all these problems that people have been experiencing in America since the days of yore have been caused by white men. And I like the fact that a bold white man came out to boldly condemn the acts of the people of his kind, blaming condemning white men and telling them the truth in their faces. And he said something that let me say that white men will be very mad if they get to hear about that. So this is what he was trying to say to the to black folks and the other brown people, saying that when you see a white man pretending to be the nice guy, to be the safe space, like, come to me, I am the safe space, don't go to that white person, or don't go to that white man, specifically a white man, because these are the cause of the problems of the black people and brown people. And this guy was just speaking the truth. He was speaking everything plain, the plain truth, without going through the corners. And guys, I'd like you to listen to this white man deconstructing his own people, and then another black person, another white man, another black man hitting putting the last nail on the coffin, deconstructing white men the way it's supposed to be. Guys, let us jump straight to these videos and I'll be back with further commentary. Please take me to 1,000 subscribers. I'm begging you to support this channel. Take me to 1,000 subscribers, and then like this video, share this video, leave a comment. Let us jump straight to the video and I'll be back with further analysis.
White men are not a safe place to be just because they say things that make them seem like they are a safe place to be. White men are only a safe place to be when everybody else says that that white man is a safe place to be. And white men, that can go away at any moment. We have constantly been on the wrong side of history. We are not expected to do the right thing. So if you are a white man and you want that to change, then you need to sit down, shut up, listen, learn we don't know anything because we have never experienced systemic hardship.
I got some errands I got to go do. But before I get into that, USMC Angry Veteran is holding a live right now, okay? Where he is talking directly to white men about white men shit. So I already know he won't get half the vitriol for saying what he's saying that I'm about to, but I don't care. I don't. I'm sorry. I need white men to understand something. If this hurts when I say it, bitch, I meant it to hurt. Those who know, know. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, all that good shit. But I need white men to understand something. We can't keep going back to fix your shit. We don't have the time or the motherfucking energy for this shit. We don't. I'm sorry. We don't. I went off this morning about a situation in the Villains Guild and how it is stopping. Everybody got to freeze to deal with it. This shit is tiring. My bones hurt. My soul hurts. Having to deal with the fragility of white men. And you know what's fucked up? Because I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, oh, that's racist. USMC Angry Veteran, Matt, as I know him, he said the same thing. Other white men are saying the exact same fucking thing. I want you to think about this for just a second and see if I'm wrong. When Trump was elected, it was all about getting rid of DEI, right? DEI is a problem. If DEI shows up in a room, arrest the bitch, right? What was the other thing he said? Merit-based incompetent. That was him. That was J.D. Vance. That was Pete Hegseth. 3 white men. What's the big scandal going on in Washington, D.C. right now? The fact that one of those competent, merit-based white men put a reporter in a goddamn group chat about some sensitive ass shit that inevitably ended up happening. But every fucking day, forward progress has to stop because some white man feels a kind of way. You know how annoying that is? Do you understand how incredibly annoying that is? Because the world isn't the way you want it to be. We all got to stop and listen to you. We all got to stop. Hey, forward progress. Hold on. Bearded white man with the trucker hat got something to say. You know how annoying and tiring that is? It was goofy ass white men that started this racism can happen to anybody shit. Really? Are you fucking with me right now? You can experience it. That's why they ain't never got no goddamn examples. That's why they never got any examples. They got examples of other shit. It's always white men. Always. And the people that are becoming the most tired of other white men are other white men. They're sitting there going, listen, why? Why can't you fix your shit? Motherfuckers expect everybody to stop what the fuck they're doing to deal with their shit. You are invited into these spaces, gentlemen. invited. Stop coming in like you run every goddamn thing. Because when you do that, when your flaws come to fuck out, now we all got to deal with it. Understand, as a man, I understand I have male privilege. That is not in question. I know I do. I know I do. And I do everything I possibly fucking can to use that to good use. But at the exact same time, I'm also a black man. And I watch as the shit I say is turned into I hate white people. I just hate white people. But when it comes from the mouth of another white man, it's whispers in the fucking wind. Why? You know this about other white men. Why in the fuck are you bothered when I say it? Or when a Latino man says it, or an Asian man says it, or a woman says it? I'm tired of white women that coddle these motherfuckers. Tell them truth. You ain't shit. I'm sorry, baby. You ain't shit. You never tried to achieve anything else except sit on the throne. They use religion to keep this shit going forward. We're all sitting there going, why? The fuck for? That Kenny Loggins Jesus joke is it's a fucking finger in their fucking eye. We're never going to get anywhere if we don't fix these fucking dudes. All this masculine He-Man shit. Where do you think it came from? Bunch of white men misreading a fucking room. That masculine shit can be best summed up in, I remember when I led everything. And now everybody got a right to say something. And I don't like it. What the fuck is that? Every day we got to deal with this. Inside the guild, outside the guild. Inside social media, outside social media. Our federal government is ran by some of the most incompetent motherfuckers ever to have a public office. And the majority of them are what? What? Hold on. Speak a little louder. I couldn't hear you. The re-election of this fucking idiot is proof positive of this. But when you hit back, anybody can't Spanish, racist. No, they can't. No. They fucking can't. I'm tired of the white women that coddle these motherfuckers and birth them into the world. I'm tired of the white men that impregnate these white women to make more children to think exactly like this. More little towhead white boys thinking the same shit. Fix your shit, gentlemen. Therapy's an option. What did Kendrick say? I propose ayahuasca. Whatever the fuck it is that you got to do. Because you need to fix this. You need to fix this. We can't keep doing it for you, man. We can't. We invite you in spaces, you make up bullshit, and you fuck them up. You think you're entitled to whatever the fuck it is that you want. And then when the mess inevitably happens, whether it's a TikTok thing or the federal fucking government, people are now looking at the amount of damage that's done and how long it's going to take us to fix it, which stops forward fucking progress. Enough is a fucking enough, gentlemen. Can we please have some forward momentum without having to turn around and pick up the fragile, fucked up egos of white men? And if this hits you, bitch, it meant to. Tired, man.
So, good people, as you've seen from the videos or from the two clips that I've shared, you now understand who are the cause of the problems. Who are these people who are causing havoc to the white to the black people? Who are these people who are causing distress, right? Who are these people who are making it hard for black people or people of color to succeed? Who are these people who are the genesis of all these problems? Because when you talk about slavery, who brought the slavery? White men. Who brought segregation? White men. Who brought the Jim Crow law? A white man. Who is causing problems in America right now? Donald Trump, J.D. Vance. You're talking of Elon Musk. All these people are white men. So it's high time white men know that not everything is centered on their lives. And white women, there are also a problem, because if you cannot call out your son, if you cannot call out your husband, if you cannot call out your father, then what are you doing in this life? Are you going to stand there to see systemic oppression happening because of these white men? Are you going to stand there to see white men pushing this narrative of segregation? White men pushing the narrative of racism? Are you going to stand there still? I need people to know that, especially white people, to know that not everything revolves around their lives. Not everything is all about them. They need to know that in this life there are also other people, there are also other races they need to respect. And the issue is white men don't respect other people. White men cannot listen to other people. But they'll be the first people to come into black spaces and spaces of people of color and tell them, you know what, this is what you're supposed to do. No, go back to your society. Go fix yourself. Go fix your ego, because that is what is bringing problems in the modern day. And since the days of you have been the people who are causing all this shit, and you're hiding everything behind law, behind religion, and they've used the religion to push the narrative of white supremacy. This whiteness, fake wokeness. White people, take it from me. You're not doing justice to yourself. You're not doing justice to other people. It is not supposed to be like that. Coming out here, calling yourself the good guy, and yet you know that deep down you're a bad person. And I like the awakening, actually. And that is why this is awakened. This is Awakened Africa. I want each and every person who believes in Africanism, who believes in awakening, to subscribe this channel. Share this video to that person. Let them know that there is a channel somewhere that stands for people, that believes in the development of people, that believes in the empowerment, betterment of people, regardless of their color. But let this message sink to white men. I like it how the people of your life come out and say it to your face that you are the problem. White men are the cause of the problems of America, of the world. Go to any place right now. Go to any place right now. They'll pretend. You know. By the way, there is something that people don't like to talk about, but let me just talk about it a little bit. And this thing is white men hiding in entertainment, in sports, white men hiding in tourism, coming to Africa, causing problems. You might find a CIA guy coming here, or someone who works with the security agency. They may not mention names. Security agencies. They pretend to be tourists, but they'll come here, they'll go deep into the villages, they'll pretend to be taking photographs, and yet they're surveying for minerals. When they find minerals, they go back to their countries, like United States, and then they deploy forces. They have military bases in Africa. I don't know what's the problem with white men. All these military bases, they're led by white men. A white man building a military base in Africa, a continent that does not concern him at all. They have the information that you have a precious or a rare mineral in your country, so they make sure that they build a military base near that place. And then they start causing havoc. They will sponsor rebel groups, kill children and women, rape women, destabilize the economy, throw you into a civil war, and then at the end of the day, what are they going to do? They will steal those resources. Call out Elon Musk, tell him that his company Tesla, his company SpaceX, his company X, call Apple out. Tell them that these white men leading these companies, they cannot do without the minerals in Africa, and they are white men causing problems, causing all the mess in the world, causing havoc, sponsoring terrorist groups in Iraq, Iran, Somalia, Sudan, Nigeria, so that they can steal resources. White men, be warned. You guys need to change, and change for the better. You're destroying the world. My name is Bem. This is Awaken Africa. If you like what I speak, if you like what I say, consider subscribing. That is supporting me. Sending me a super thanks, I'll be more than grateful. For those people who are doing that, sending me super thanks. Those people who are sending me something on my mini pay app, my number is on my bio. Thank you so much for supporting me. Without you, there's no me. I'd like to meet you in my next video. This has been your boy Bem. Peace out.